Good morning, family. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Good morning. Listen. Good morning, Erica. Hey, Brandy. Leandria, good morning. Linnell McFarland, good morning. Thank you for the encouraging ministry yesterday. Good morning, Don. Shanette Shorter, good morning. God bless you. Deja, good morning. Good morning. Hey, Lashika. Shawanda Parker. Mama Pat, fresh off work. Good morning. Misty Sales, good morning. Roy. Mr. Tamla Ricks. Hey, good morning, y'all. Hope all is well with you. Praying that all is well in your life, in your family, in everything you do. Hey, Greta Cook, good to see you. Good morning, Fletcher. Hey, man. Good morning, Brittany Long. God bless you. Good to see you. Listen, chime somebody in. First Lady Kyle, good morning. God bless you. Listen, I know it's Friday. Hey, Whitney, man, your birthday lady. I know you're still celebrating. I want to be a blessing to you this morning, so come on in. Chime somebody in. Hey, Canvas, good morning, cousin. How you doing, family? Hope everybody's well with you and the family. All the way up back to East Texas. Hope everybody's good up there in Magnolia Springs and Kirbyville. Listen, I'm excited this morning, y'all. Hope y'all excited. I'm not jumping, but I'm excited about the word. Hey, Teresa Ross, you're one of the first people to chime in this morning, ready for this word. And so I'm excited about getting the word to you. I hope you are as excited as I am. I'm not jumping. Hey, Cornelius, long time no see, friend. Good to see you. Tawanda Card Jefferson, good to see you as well. Listen, I'm not going to stay on here long. I know I'm like a minute or two early, but I want to encourage you. I know it's Friday, and the reason why we changed our day from Thursday to Friday is because we already have Wednesday night, and then Thursday morning, that's it was good to push on Wednesday, but now people are needing what they need to carry them through the weekend. And so I want to help you get to where you need to be for the weekend to carry you through. And I think I have a word that's going to get us where we're going. Gerald Shelvin, good to see you this morning. Good to see your name here this morning. I want to help you get somewhere because we're in a place where we have to make sure all our ducks are in a row. Hey, Chris Blake, he said from the medical center. That means period. I'm waiting on something. There must be something going on in the medical center, or maybe he's at work from the medical center. Bless you, man. Hope all is well. Got about another minute. I want to help you do some things for this weekend. It's going to be definitely an assignment for the weekend. I know we have service on tomorrow at 6:00 p.m. Don't miss it. And then we'll have a short praise festival on Sunday, and that time will be determined real soon. Bless you, Chris Blake at work. Okay, man. And be careful out there in Millicent, whatever you're doing, be careful. Crystal Burton, good morning. Good to see you. We're praying for all our frontline workers who are having to go out and take care of their families, who are having to keep their jobs. Raquel Kyle, God bless you, who are having to keep their jobs and keep their situations alive in their life. And so I want to talk this morning, okay? If that's okay, I want to talk. I know I said today, Naomi Joseph, people are coming in. I may, hey, Emma Shelby, good to see you, sir. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. For those who knows it, I know Brittany. This is beet juice, lemonade, and all greens. It's greens, that much greens. All the rest is beet lemonade, and so it's made thick. So as the ice melts, it's better for me for breakfast. Listen, I'm ready to talk to you if you're ready. Are y'all ready? Well, bless the Lord. Listen, this morning, I want to talk to you. Hey, Veronica Moore from California. God bless you. We're praying for y'all down there in California. I hope y'all are praying for us. We're praying that we are coming through something, that this Passover is quickly coming and passing us by. Hey, Sharita, good to see you. And so, hey, Sydney, good morning, sir. Listen, I hope y'all are ready. I've been chiming in with a few members during the week, those who are available. Some of y'all are running, and I understand you're busy, and I've just been chiming in. And so I may be, let me see. I've been chiming in with you. It's a few people. There's a few people y'all may know. They had a dog fest yesterday and want to chime in just to say hello. So that's Lashika and her dog, Carlos and Sister Blunt. And then later in the afternoon, there was another one. People are just chiming in. And so what we're doing is we're keeping in touch with as many people as we can. That's why I tell you, reach out to somebody. Yeah, we're praying for Veronica Moore. Hey, Yamika Matthews. We are praying. Yeah, Tawanda Carr. Everybody had their dogs. Tawanda Carr's dog was outside. So my thing is, I tell people, connect with people. Don't just sit around and wait and holler. When we get back to church, everything that you told God that you would do, God is now holding you responsible for doing it now because he's giving you time. The problem is that time is running out. Bless you, Kevin Matthews. That time is running out. Hey, Lisa. And as that time runs out, they're trying to open back up. Some of you are so convinced it's not going to work, it's not going to work, but you don't know what your job is going to say. And so I want to help you get somewhere quickly. I want to push you real quickly today into an area of your life that you've been in and been around, but I want to get you to actually get some things manifested. Because if you want to mature in your life and your relationships, and even in your spirit, you have to take the time to properly evaluate, watch this, your present relationships and not just your past experiences. Hey, Eric Gordon, you have to take the time to properly evaluate your present relationships and not just your past experience. You have to look, I know your past experiences mean and meant a lot to you, okay? I understand that they mean and meant a lot to you, but here is the reality of the situation. The reality is they are what they are and they were what they were, but God has placed you in a place now that's going to be really key to where you're going. You have to look at your present relationships. Who and what has God placed in your life that is here to kind of help you get past what your past was? Come on. So I want to talk this morning about making mature moves. Making mature moves. Whitney, you're going to love this. Making mature moves. Well, what's the theme of the making mature moves? The theme is moving in honor and appreciation. I got you. Thank you, Scribe, First Lady. Properly evaluate your present. Hey, Torrance Porter. Good morning, man. How you doing? Moving in honor and appreciation. Making mature. Teresa's brother say, I'm loving it already. Making mature moves. Listen, this is normally my winning anyway, of my journey to a winning anyway life. And so I've intertwined them with my church because of what's going on, and we're moving. So I want to kind of give you some coaching / teaching / prophetic / pastor / all that, all in one. Because if we don't learn to move maturely at this season, we're going to create some dumb days in our future because of our present moves. Did y'all get that? I've already had my dumb days. I'm tired of experiencing dumb days. And what you can't do in a dumb day is justify it. You can't justify the dumb day, because the dumb day is a result of an immature move in your past. Yeah, see, dumb days are days when you have, we all have them. Come on. Dumb days are when we all have done something and now we are in a situation where we have to make the change. And so you have to make mature moves to fix this thing. You got to make mature moves going forward, because Lashika, you got it from yesterday. You got it. You have to move in honor and appreciation. Look, y'all, like and share the post. I won't be on here long, I don't think. I'm trying to push past the time and do some shorter things. Because at this time, listen, you have to be thankful for what God is doing in your life. You have to be thankful. Anybody get it? You have to be thankful for what God is doing in your life. I asked you yesterday some questions on Wednesday. I asked you, what is it that you can do that you have not done? That was our question. What is it you can do? And then I asked you a question, where is it you can go that you have not gone? Then I ask you, what can you be that you have not yet become? Come on. And that's where you got to understand, I have to move in appreciation. I have to move in honor and appreciation. Are y'all with me? Hey, Rail, good to see you. I have to move. Hey, Brandy. I have to move in honor and in appreciation. I want to keep going. I don't want to keep you. I want to keep going. So here's where we're going to jump in at, because even if you don't understand what God is doing, you still have to be thankful and grateful for being alive to experience it. Let me say it again. Even if you don't understand what God is doing exactly, you have to be grateful and thankful for being alive to experience it. Some people aren't alive to experience anything. The Bible says there's no wisdom or knowledge in the grave. So as long as I'm not in the grave, I have an opportunity to increase my wisdom, to increase my knowledge. But here's your first hashtag. Are you ready? I want you to get this first hashtag, because you have to get it. So here's where you, if I don't understand, Kelvin McClendon, hey, my man, that's not that. Y'all ask who my best friend is? That is my best friend. We're going to talk one day together on this live more about the project he just did. But that's the person I used to sneak from my grandmother's house to his father's house to play drums. And I learned how to play, a little bit of guitar, a little bit of organ, but I learned how to play drums in precision, being around the Dr. Kelvin McClendon. Man, thank you for chiming on early in the morning. He's probably somewhere practicing, I'm sure, and preparing for something. And so we'll talk soon, man. Listen, you got to understand, even though you don't understand exactly what God is doing, you have to be thankful for what he's doing in your life. So here's your first hashtag. Are y'all ready? Hashtag I'm thankful. Come on. Just hashtag I'm thankful. And don't just hashtag it. Listen, don't just say it in a hashtag. I need you to say it with your mouth. Don't just type it. You have to say it with your mouth. Lord, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm thankful because that thankfulness will get you where you have to go. Okay, we're going to keep going. Solomon was one of the richest. I see you, Erica Brown, one of the richest men in the Bible. Had everything he needed, had some wisdom of mind. Hey, Tawanda, I see you. I see you, Crystal Burton. I see you, Brittany. I see you, Mabel. I see you, Shawanda Parker. I'm thankful. Solomon was one of the richest men in the Bible. And what he understood, he was thankful for the favor, the supernatural favor that was on his life. The supernatural, come on, Torrance Porter, the supernatural favor of God that was on his life. And what he does understand is that it is important to have a grateful heart. It's important. I see you, Geraldine. I see you, Teresa Edwards. It's important to have a grateful heart. It's your heart that creates thankfulness. Are y'all with me? It's your heart that creates thankfulness. You got it? It's your heart that creates thankfulness. And so you got to be careful with your heart. You got to be careful. One of my members that's always thankful for life, for health, for strength, had to experience laying her father to rest a few months ago. But even at the service and after, she was crying, but she still had smiles. She was grateful and thankful that, you know how we are with our families, when you have a situation and then the Lord allows you to fix it in time, to be there to mend situations. She was so thankful. And so she's one of the people who's always thankful, y'all. She's always telling us about what God is doing and what she came through. And so she notified me that she has, hey, Lester Blunt, I see you thankful, man. She has 2 jobs. She has 2 job offers that she has not applied for. And so when it happened, it hit, and it said, the Lord told me, tell her, it's beginning again. Now, my church know what this means. It's beginning again. It's beginning again means the stirring is about to begin. God's going to begin to move in the middle of a famine. Some people are going to be struggling and losing and missing. And God say, I'm going to move right in the middle of it, because there's a stirring about to begin. Watch this. But so is the pressure. Sometimes it's pressure that creates, good morning, Minister Blunt. It is pressure that creates valuable things. It's not what the thing becomes. It's what it can endure after it becomes what it is. And so I want to help you now. And I want to really, really, really help you. Listen, number one, let me help you with a quick point. Doctors practice medicine. Y'all got it? Hey, Trish. Doctors practice medicine. And so, Maria, watch this. They practice medicine, trying to figure out, and if it works, they're grateful, but they practice medicine. Are y'all with me? And so, you can't practice faith in this season. You have to apply it. You can't practice. You can't test it out to see if it works. You have to trust the process and go ahead and get in. You can't put your big toe in to see if the water is cold. Most of the time when the water is cold and you really want to swim anyway, you just go ahead and jump in and adjust when you get in. Most people are still trying to put their toe in, and tipping your toe in is making you miss the window of opportunity and experience. So number one, what I must do is I must walk out my faith. I got to walk out my faith. So I got to go through situations and realize I will walk out my faith. Watch this. Even when I want to doubt. Even when I want to doubt. Why would you say that? Because Kelvin will understand this. Kelvin, here is where I walk out my faith when I want to doubt. When in my heart I believe, but my head doesn't understand how God's going to do it. When I say things like, Lord, I believe, but help my unbelief. I don't know how you're going to make this thing work out for my good. I have Bible, and we know Romans chapter 8, verse 28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Lord and those who are the called according to his purpose. Purpose, the original intended reason for the creation of a thing or a person. Purpose is the original intended reason for the creation of a thing or a person. And so since I have this purpose in my life, then God is obligated to make sure that all things work together. So if it's going to all work together, I must understand that I will walk out my faith even when I want to doubt. Number two, what I will do is I will worship no matter what. I will worship no matter what. I will worship because in my worshiping, I make a decision and a choice that I will worship no matter what. I have to worship, okay, in my walking out my faith, even if I want to doubt. Are y'all with me? And then I will worship no matter what, even in the dark. Y'all got it? I will worship even in the dark. Let me help you, because even, are y'all with me? Watch this, Sydney. Even in my dark days, God will send a light. And when I begin to trust him more, he will increase the light. If he has to send a light on my left and a light on my right, he will increase the light even in my dark days. We have to learn how to worship God even in the dark. Oh, I have a light. Some of y'all already know I ain't tripping. I have a light. And so I have light in my office. So I can, sometimes it's dark. People say, Pastor, your life was dark. So now God has made provisions for you to actually add light. And some of you, I'm gonna help you add like this morning. So I will walk out my faith. Number one, gotta go. Number two, I will worship no matter what. Watch this. And then here's number three. You got to get number three. You have to get number three. Because if I do that, I have to declare myself, I will win no matter what. Now, I'll walk out my faith, even when I want to doubt. I'll worship, even in the dark. But I will win no matter what, because I will be developed and disciplined. Developed and disciplined. I will win no matter what. I am the winning anyway life coach. I see rainbows in dark places. I don't care what's going on. I see it. So I'm gonna walk out my faith. I'll worship no matter what, and I will win no matter what. And here's the understanding you have to have. No matter how famous you are, no matter what age you are, no matter how healthy you are, no matter what everybody thinks about you, no matter what you have, listen, everybody, I'm coming to my lesson. Everybody wants to be appreciated. Everybody wants to be honored. Are y'all with me? You want to be honored and you want to be appreciated. And the problem we have is that we don't understand how to do it consistently. So we don't push ourselves through. Are y'all ready? We don't push ourselves through. And so in not pushing our situations through, we end up being frustrated in situations that really wouldn't cost us that. It would cost us simply an opportunity to get it right. And so I want to help you get it right in a quick manner this morning. Is that okay? I'm not going to be long. I promise. I'm trying to push through. I think we're doing real good on time, because I want to tell you how to make sure that people are effectively appreciated in your life. Everybody want to be appreciated. I don't care how bold you are. People tell themselves, I don't need nobody. I don't need nobody. I'm good. I'm good by myself. I'm good. That's not the truth. Because that's not the truth. God didn't create us like that. And that is a scapegoat for not being fully who God has created us to be. Okay, I gotta go. Let me talk about me. Tell me how important I am to you, or you will not get the best out of me. It's impossible to get the best out of me if you're not willing to. Okay, in the old days, a well has water in it, fresh water, but you got to put a pot in to pull the water out. If you refuse to drop the pot, you can't expect the best out of me. Now, let me help you. People who don't study different ways. Sometimes water can have whatever is on the top, whatever dirt has blown by, whatever situation has blown by, whoever has threw stuff in the pot and passed by. Hey, Leandra Malone, they passed by, and that's on top of the water. But when you want to get the best out of somebody, you have to go deep. The pot goes beyond the dirt, and then it pulls fresh water out, and it moves all the dirt to the side while you get fresh water out of something or a well. You cannot expect the best out of people when you're not willing to go deep. Oh, man. I could shift this subject and talk about when Jesus gets on the boat. Luke, okay. When Peter gets on the boat, he tells Peter, with Jesus, Jesus says, look, launch out into the deep. Here is where it gets good. I'm not going to stay there long. It gets good because Peter had just been fishing, but evidently he hadn't been deep enough, because the Bible says he caught nothing. Have you ever been in a place in your life where you've done what you thought God said do to one of the caught, and you caught nothing? And then God says, do it again. Do it again. See, you're not by yourself. God's not picking on you. He told Moses, go tell Pharaoh, let my people go. But when you go to tell Pharaoh, he's not going to let them go. But I need you to keep going, because it wasn't about the people. And it wasn't about just Pharaoh. It was developing Moses. Teresa Rollins, what God would have wanted, what Moses would have wanted was God speak a word. He go one time, the flesh of Moses. He go one time, and after that, Moses just let go. God said, no, I got to deal with plagues. I got to deal with situations. I got to do a few things at the same time. I got to show the people of God who I am in their plaguing situation. I'm getting all kind of things in my head. And then he says, I got to let Pharaoh know that he can't win against me no matter what. He can't win against my people no matter what. That's a prophetic word for somebody. But number three, his thing is he had to make sure Moses was developed enough to keep going, even though he was not getting the answer that he wanted. And Moses kept obeying God. Somebody shout, obey God, obey God, obey God. You want to be helped to obey God. So here we go. Here we come. Jesus tells him, launch out into the deep. Yes, I'm in the Bible. He says, and put your nets on the other side. Cast your nets. He means don't put out the one. The funny part is he said, look, we've been out here and we ain't caught nothing. We ain't caught nothing. It's okay. We know you ain't caught nothing. But this time, you're getting ready to obey God. Obey God. You're getting ready to obey God no matter what it is, y'all. And I'm talking about winning. You're ready to obey God. And it only takes a moment for you to get this thing, y'all. I'm not going to stay long. I'm trying to get off here, y'all. I feel y'all pulling. I feel y'all pulling. And because everybody wants to be appreciated. Everybody wants to know how important you are to somebody else. And appreciation is the key. And a mature move of honor. Are y'all ready? Can I keep going? Because again, it only takes a moment to express gratitude and appreciation. Are y'all ready? Come on. It does not take you having a PhD to appreciate somebody. I don't care what kind of degrees you have. Can you be appreciative? I don't care what you drive. Can you be appreciative? I don't care where you live. Can you be appreciative? I don't need your $50,000 bonuses. That's not what I need. I don't need 4 or 5 hours of your time. Let me show you how easy it is for us to mess up. Sometimes all we need is a sentence. Are y'all ready? I'm showing you what we're missing, Lashika. All you need is a short, intentional phone call. See, I'm giving you your homework for the week. You got to call somebody and say, hey, I know we're going through. I'm just thinking about you. Want to tell you I'm praying for you. Or don't even be deep. Just call and say, how you doing? Don't always be the one to call when you want something. You have to make a simple sentence. Hey, you were on my mind. See, and let me tell you about me. I don't like open and closed conversations. I can't stand people who only want to be connected to me and not attached to me or assigned to me or and trying to be attached to me. What do you mean? People who say, I just thinking about you, want to say hello, goodbye. You don't even give me a chance to respond. That's somebody who don't value your response. No, say something. Give me a chance. See, you're going to create relationships or you're going to just have people in your life and no relationship. Say hello, how you doing? Want to see how you were doing. And then wait. They may be busy. You could be busy. Stop thinking because they have not responded to you in 5 minutes that you are now experiencing a spirit of rejection. Rejection has to be intentional. You follow me? Rejection is not something that I do because I can't answer the phone because I'm busy. People who don't understand the power of not being rejected will reject you and then have to apologize. They'll get mad because you can't return the phone call. They'll get angry because you can't do what they want you to do when they want you to do it. And then when they find out what you were doing, they say, oh, I didn't know. Well, your I didn't know should come before your assumption. And so we miss opportunities to appreciate and to honor because we want people to honor us in a way we don't honor others. Okay, I went off. Let me come back. So here's the deal. Sometimes it's just a sentence. It's just an intentional phone call. Y'all like and share the post. Share it. Hit the share button and then send it to a few of your friends. Inbox the ones who, you know who I'm talking about. A quick text or a quick word or some time, valued time given to something or somebody will unlock a river of appreciation and reciprocation in your life. Yeah. Watch this. Even with God, some time with God, some good time with God. A quick note. God, I thank you. God, I love you. God, I praise you for being who you are. Thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you that last night the government didn't make a decision that we don't know about and that people are not going crazy overnight, breaking in my house. Thank you, Father, for waking me up. I still have life, health, and strength, a job, or finance, or food. I'm still here. So, God, I'm taking the time to invest in my prayer, taking the time to invest in praise, taking the time to invest in worship, taking the time to invest in the word so I can have a release of glory in my life. Are y'all with me? Okay. Because see, the Bible talks about, I'm going to help you. Are y'all really ready? If you're ready for the next one, just say I'm ready. I want to see, because I'm going to go somewhere, Whitney. I'm going to go somewhere. If Mr. Ricks, I'm going to go somewhere. If you're ready, I'm going to go there. And I want y'all to be ready. I want y'all to really, really be ready. I know you were asleep. Go ahead, wipe your eye and get ready, because the Bible talks about dishonoring your parents and it shortens your days. Let me help Deja. You ready, Deja? A lot of people think I dishonored my parents when I was a kid. I disobeyed. I snuck and did stuff. I see you, Brittany. I snuck and did stuff. I lied. And so the Bible talks about it shortening your days because you dishonored your parents. And we think because we've lived long enough to be grown and become parents that those days are just hidden. No. Those days shortened your life. That's Bible. It shortened your life. And so here's the deal. If those days shorten my life, I want to show you how to add days to your life. Did that bless anybody? Did that bless anybody? I want to show you how to add days back to your life. I once was young, but now I'm old. I was a kid. When I was a child, I did childish things. Now that I'm grown, I put away. But I still have to dig up the root of what I did, even as a child, as I matured from a teenager. It shortened my days. And so my dishonor shortened my days. So now I have to shift that over to now add days back to my life. That's what salvation does. When you come to find Christ, God forgives you and cleans you up. But there's some things you sow seed, you have to pull up by the root. You cannot cut the grass. You got to pull the root up. Nobody cuts weeds. We cut grass. We pull weeds. Let me show you. Let's go to the word. Y'all not ready for me this morning. I'm staying calm. Proverbs chapter 3. We always read that trust in the Lord. You need to get there. We got to get there. Proverbs chapter 3 verse 1 says, my son, forget not my law. Are y'all ready? Let's build. But let here it is again. Let thine heart keep my commandments. Are y'all ready? Let thine heart keep my commandments. Now this is a blessing. He says, for a length of days. So if I keep my heart right and keep God's commandments, it turns my days into lengthy days. Come on, that's blunt. For length of days and long life. Y'all didn't get that. What that long life entails, length of days and long life, it says your days will be long enough for you to do whatever it is God has given you to do, and then you'll have long life to see it out. So it says for length of days. Are y'all with me? And long life and peace shall they add to thee. You got to learn how to declare what your day is going to be like. I pray I have enough time in the day and enough time in my life and peace to do what God has called me to do. Shall they add to thee? Then it says, so let not mercy and truth forsake thee. I don't need the mercy of God to lead me. I don't need God's truth to lead me. Bind them around thy neck. Write them, here it is again, on the tables of thine heart. I need these things on the table of mine heart. So shalt thou find favor. Are y'all reading? Favor with honor and appreciation. Favor and good understanding. Because a lot of folk have understanding, but sometimes it ain't good. I need you to have favor and good understanding in the sight of God And here it is for people who think they don't need nobody else. And man, you say, I'm happy just being by myself. Watch this. You can't pay your own check. It takes people to turn your lights on, turn your water on in your house. We got to stop thinking like the world and not processing what the Bible says. Because the Bible lets you know, never take the favor of God and the favor of others for granted. Never take the favor of God and the favor of others for granted. Did y'all get that? Never take the favor of God and the favor of others for granted. God is trying to show us a light in dark places. And I said it earlier, when you don't have enough light, God say, I'll add to your light. Y'all didn't get that. I'll add to your light. Let's go, Tamala Ricks. He says, so you're inside of God, inside of man. Then we get to verse 5, because most of us don't have the other all together. We got to get verse 5 together. Now it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. There it is again. That's a heart. You got to, when God starts talking and everything is centered around the heart, it's because with the heart, man believe it. With the mouth confession, but with the heart, man believe it, which means you need your heart to be right and your mouth. With the mouth, confession is made unto salvation. You got to have this thing. You got to have a heart to believe, a heart to trust. But you can't have faith if you don't have trust. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Here it comes. He gonna talk to the ones who overthink. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. The evil is not people, y'all. We got to stop trying to get off on people. The evil is not people. Evil is what you are in your heart. Oh, I guess that didn't get you right. Oh, y'all missed it. Evil is not what you see in other people. Evil is not what you're looking at. Evil is not them, this. That's not evil. The evil is what you know to do in your heart and you don't do it and then justify it after the consequences are here. What do you mean? People get in trouble and you tell them, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. They do it anyway. Then when it comes, they go, well, this is why I did it. It's not about why you did it. The answer is, I apologize. Forgive me. I should not have done it. And until we learn that, we're going to repeat cycles that need not be in our life. But God leaves them there because we don't take heed to his word. Verse 7 says, be not wise in thine own eyes. I got to go. Fear the Lord and depart from evil. Watch this. Your reverence and submission to God. I'm not even going to 2 Chronicles chapter 7:14. If my people, which you call by my name, in order, would humble themselves. Don't even look at the rest of it. Don't look at being healed because there's no humility. There's no submission. Would humble themselves. Watch this. And then you can pray. Y'all know where I'm going. You can pray after you're humble. Pray, get on your knees, get on your face, take some time with God, because that ain't working. It ain't gonna happen. Verse 7 says, be not wise in thine own eyes. Depart from evil. When you get that thing out of your heart, it shall be health to thy navel and marrow to your bones. Did y'all see that? Then it says, honor the Lord with thy substance. That's why I tell y'all to give. It's not about giving to me. With thy substance and with the first fruits of all thine increase. There it is, Lester Blunt, not Junior, but Trey. When God talks about blessing the kingdom and tithing and giving back, it does not say your sowing. It says increase. So if I give to you, you've increased. I got to go. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. And here's where it gets good. He give us the promise already. He says, look, my son, don't get mad at the chastening of the Lord. Are y'all ready? Don't get mad when the Lord is chasing you to correct you. Neither be weary of his correction. Don't get mad when the Lord sets up situations to get you home for a while, to fix your family, fix your marriage, fix relationships. Come on, fix these things, because I'm doing it to get you corrected. Corrected means I'm trying to get you on the right path. We don't want the right path. We want our own path. We want our own path. He says, Despise the chastisement of the Lord, need to be with correction. Verse 12, are y'all there? Verse 12 says, for whom the Lord loveth, he corrected, which means his no is just as loving as his yes. Even as the Father and the Son, whom he delighted. God's going to take care of us like his children. Look, I want you to drop down to verse 24. We almost through. He says, look, you can read the rest of it on your own time. He says, when thou liest down, I don't care what the government says, don't be afraid. Are y'all with me? Don't be afraid. You shall lie down and your sleep shall be sweet. How can that happen? Let me give you a quick application. Do not go to bed watching the news. Do not fall asleep with your TV on CNN. If you're going to go to bed with worship playing. I told you, saturate your house with worship, saturate your house with word, because we are not only in a pandemic, we are in Passover. And God is still passing over, but so is the death angel. There's a season where God is passing by to make sure we are safe. But the death angel is also passing by. And you cannot ask God, because you have a red mark or a red ribbon outside, you cannot ask God to put blood on the door where there's no faith in the house. God's been trying to get us ready for a long time. And now it's happening slowly. Verse 25 says, are y'all there? It says, be not afraid, watch this, Whitney, of sudden fear. You got it? Neither desolation of the wicked. When God says, look, don't be afraid of that stuff when it happens. I got this covered. For the Lord shall be your confidence and shall keep thy foot from being shaken. Withhold not good from them which is due when it's in the power of thine hand to do it. Did y'all get that? And that's why it's important to understand that everything we've been talking about is now happening in your life. So you can't be lost. You can't be lost. You got to now make mature moves. You got to make that's it, Torrance Porter. You got to make mature moves. Our moves now must be mature, and our next move in our life must be God implemented. You got it? It must be God. Y'all didn't get it. It must be God implemented. Let me help you. Can I close now? Can I close? Everyone should be taught the power of thank you. Everyone should be taught. Teach your children the power of thank you. Why would you say that? Because the power of thank you puts you in a real good place. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna go through real quick because if a person can need some help, I got rid of all my pens. Oh, I know they are. If a person has a pen, here we come. Y'all ready? Let's learn application now. If a person drops this pen on the floor and a person picks up the pen, y'all ready? And a person picks up the pen, then no, thank you, Rosalind. Well, I like that too, the power of thinking. You got to use that. I might teach about that. If a person drops this pen and the pen hits the ground and you stop by and pick up the pen and give it back to them, they're going to tell you, thank you. That's appreciation for picking up the pen. That's the appreciation for picking up the pen. Tomorrow or next week, the person is not going to stop you again and say, I just want to tell you, thank you again for picking up that pen for me. Next month, they're going to say, you know what? I just want to tell you, thank you for picking up that pen. Because that appreciation is not equal to the task at hand. Watch this. But if you give somebody a kidney, you give them a kidney, they are going to thank you and hug you. And they say, I've been on the list for so long and I finally got a kidney thanks to you. Once you give them a kidney and they are alive, every time they see you, the thankfulness is going to turn to a level of being appreciative and a level of gratitude. You'll be, every time you see them, you'll say, you know what? Thank you. Thank you. Hey, how you doing? Give me a hug. I need a hug. I need an air hug right now, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. You gave me something that I couldn't give myself. So therefore, The thank you turns into appreciation. The appreciation turns into gratitude. But you have to have a clear heart to do that. Because some people think they don't owe anybody anything. I work for what I got. I work every day. I did this. I did that. If you're honest, nobody got where they are by themselves. Somebody helped you get where you are. And if you aren't appreciative or thankful or grateful, then guess what? Your next promotion is on hold. Y'all got quiet. Ain't nobody commenting. Everybody getting ready for work. Watch this. I'm going to help you. Thank you is very simple. Watch this, Leandra Malone. I hope Kelvin's still here. Let me use somebody. Torrance Porter. Here's a good one for you. If you bought me a tie, Torrance Porter, if you bought me, I'm teaching Lester Blunt. Bless you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hear you. If you bought me a tie and it's the tie I want and I like, or I like the tie, and I love the tie. You spend some money, you out, so I'm gonna buy Pastor something. He's been working hard. I'm gonna buy him a nice tie. He likes Gucci every now and then, so I'm gonna buy him a nice tie. You know, nice black tie, just black, just all black with G's on Gucci. You know, Gucci, not just with G's on it, but Gucci. Yeah, we don't. Yeah. And you buy me a tie, and the tie, you know, or let's not say Gucci. Let's say you buy me a tie from your favorite place, and it's a nice tie, and I love the tie. And I wear the tie. Now, here is where I reciprocate. When he gives me the tie, hey, Teresa, he gives me the tie. I tell him, thank you, man. This is a nice tie. This will go. Here's my reciprocation. In a couple of days or a week, he comes and sees me in a black suit with a nice white shirt and the tie. And I say, man, this tie is doing me right. And so I appreciate him again for the tie. Next week, I call and say, man, look, I went to go preach somewhere. That tie is anointed. I love that tie. My wife loves the tie. Thank you, man. People love the tie. He only gave me one tie, but my thank you is it building up something. So the next time he goes to buy himself a tie, he says, you know what? I think I'll buy Pastor another tie. Not just because he thought about me, but my thank you, my appreciation made him remember me. Here's how you make mature moves. Make sure you appreciate people enough where they remember you in frustrating times. They remember you in dark days. They remember you in their blessed days, in their good days. When they get blessed, they take their blessing and remember you. Oh, man. That's why when you express appreciation or honor, you won't be forgotten. Okay, gotta close. Doing good time. Listen, I used to be on assignment. Hey, Sharon Davis, on assignment. I was on assignment at this company, right? And when I got there, I learned who the owners were. I learned who the managers were. And then I learned who the people were. And as I learned, even though they didn't know me, I honored them. Woo! That gets deep because some of y'all know me and you still think I don't know your level of honor. Anyway, let's keep moving. So I honored them regardless. So in the morning they come in, I see the owner and the owner's sons and the bosses, and I say, good morning, sir, how you doing? Good morning, sir, how you doing? Good morning, sir, how you doing? Or good morning, so-and-so, how you doing? Good morning. Hello, how you doing? Good morning. And I would honor them in the morning, whether they honored me or not. Let me show you what honor did. I did that every day. I did it, here's a word, consistently. They go into lunch, if they need us, yes, sir. I honored them. Watch this. So when I left the assignment, come on, Teresa, when I left the assignment, okay, when I went back to the assignment, the people who didn't even speak to me when I was there at first didn't say anything. I would say good morning. They would look at the wall and keep walking. Are y'all ready? Now I come in and don't see them, and they turn around and holler, good morning, sir. Because the same people that I showed honor to have now learned how to honor me even when I don't see them. Because real honor is not kissing up in your face. Real honor is when folk can honor you when you don't even see them. I got to go. And so now there's a whole level of honor that I left in the place. That's left. So when I go now, people say, hey, hi, good morning, sir. How you doing? Don't know my name, but honor. It is time to make mature, winning life moves. We are in a place now where those moves are in, Rosalind, the same people who wouldn't even speak to me, now speak to me before I see them. Now say, good morning, sir. I say, good morning, how are you? I'm talking about you changing the atmosphere by making mature, winning moves. So here's your homework for today. I got to go. Homework. I want you to begin to make some real commitments to express genuine appreciation today. Genuine appreciation for others. It ain't about you today. Get out your own draws. Yeah, I said it. Get out your own way. It's about somebody else. I know Kelvin's going laughing right now. Get out of your own way. Express genuine appreciation. Don't spend an hour on the phone with nobody. Don't call nobody, kiss it up. Be genuine. You know how you're genuine is when your vulnerability is open and the person knows it without them having to pry. Make mature winning moves today. Don't somebody is not in the world and then you want to thank their family and tell their family how much you thank them and how much you love them and how much you appreciate them when you didn't tell them while they were alive. Come on. You didn't do it. Genuinely appreciate somebody. Make mature winning moves today. I'm serious. Make those moves. Make those investments in your own future. It won't look, you got to live a winning anyway life no matter what. And you have to make those investments. The investment is for you to make. Can't nobody make the investment for you. Okay, there it is. There it is, Whitney. Come on. Confirmation. That's what I'm talking about. You just praying about it this morning and God just answered you. It is a mature winning move. It is a mature move. You got to make mature moves. Let me help you. I've been saying to y'all for a long time. Career moves are not going to last in this season. You must make mature moves. You must use your anointing to move now. I know you think you're secure on your job, but I'm here to tell you there is no job secure right now. No job is secure. All your job needs to have is a wrong mindset. The reason why people are giving the money back, that they got the millions of dollars for the bailout, for the small business loans, they're giving the money back because they don't want to be seen in the near future saying, we took these billions and small businesses didn't get it. And they're giving the money back. All your company has to do is take the wrong check. And the lawsuit will cause them to have to lay off people at your job. That's all. And what you call secure, if it's not God and your faith maintaining it, then you are in risk of losing it. You at risk of losing it. To tell you, yeah, I'm playing this music, Kelvin, till I think with you to give me some copyright music for me. I'll pay for it. That's what I need. I got to go through YouTube and all that. I need my own music. So why not use Dr. Kelvin McClendon? And we'll take care of that later in Jesus' name. That's a mature winning move. Not asking for something for free. Willing to make the investment in yourself. Come on. Come on. Come on. Kelvin says, I appreciate you and Tara honor. He does. And y'all don't understand. When Kelvin makes real moves, like real big moves, he'll say, I can't do this without you and Tara. Because Tara is like his pastor. She the preacher, I'm the teacher. So he honors us and we honor him. We've been honoring him for years, saying, hey man, you need to do this right here. It's time for you. And God waited right till this time to enter into the world his own. And it's amazing. And so listen, your next God move needs to be implemented only by God. If you're not hearing what God is doing, don't make the move until God is ready. Your next move needs to be a mature move. People who can't submit to anybody else but themselves can only make a move that's only mature to their level of maturity. They can never move in God will at another man's expense. It does not mean the other man has to pay for it. What it really means is, I gotta go, y'all. What it really means is the wisdom I have comes from the experience that I have. So God will at another man's expense, the expense of my experience, help you to become what you shall become, which means you get the benefit of my experience without you making the mistake. That's making mature moves. That's making a winning move. That's not moving. That's it to Wanda Henry. That's our new member that joined online. I won't move until God tell me. And you have to be patient and secure enough in where you are that I can stay until God says move. You got it? You got it? I can't. That Second Chronicles, if my people call by my name, humble themselves and pray. A lot of us, if we have not humbled ourselves, we're praying and we're saying it's God. And we're seeking his face based on our filter. And if your filter is dirty, not just your heart, just your mindset and mentality. I listen to people talk about, yeah, I have faith, but this is how I am. I know their faith is flawed because faith speaks even when how you are doesn't work. And you can't sacrifice or substitute faith for something else that you trust in, that you think is good. That's called pride. And it's on the way to get you to a level of destruction. It's not time for that. Let it go and make your next move a mature move in God. Make sure the next thing in your life is God implemented in Jesus' name. Listen, this is Life Pastor Kyle signing out. I just want to come by. Oh man, it's been a blessing this morning. Amen. Thank you so much for coming by. We're going to see you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. There is a word from the Lord. This is our word service. We're worshiping in the word tomorrow. Saturday at 6 o'clock is our service time while we're online, 6 o'clock. And then Sunday, 9:30, we're going to do 9:30. We're going to do this some worship. Okay. It's been amazing, y'all. Thank y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope this is not Thankful, Thoughtful Thursday. This is Freedom Friday. I came to set you free from yourself, to make sure that you no longer make any move that's going to have you in bondage. What God has to send Jesus to save you out of your bondage. But yet and still, you can have a God who leads you into his green pastures for your life. Come on. You want a leader. You want God to be your Lord, not always being your savior. You don't always want to call on God every time something is wrong, but then when everything is good, he has to have a microscope to find you because you've hidden yourself. Come on. Not today. It's time for us to make mature moves, and mature people do things waiting on the manifestation of what God is going to do. Thank y'all for coming by. This is Life Pastor Kyle signing out. Hope you had a good day. We'll see you tomorrow at 6 o'clock. And for those who are on the Winning Anyway Life Band, we'll see you next week on Friday. Take care. God bless. This is Life Pastor Kyle signing out. It's been wonderful, y'all. I keep wanting to sign out, but I keep feeling the peace of God. And I pray the peace of God for your life, for your homes, no matter what the news says all week. We pray the peace of God over your children, over your family, over your faith, over your finance, over everything in your life. We pray that the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will keep your heart and your mind through Christ Jesus. Amen. God bless. We love you. Peace.